Told y'all I was coming right back. Say nah, but what's up, y'all? So I realized that I talk to y'all about mental health all the time, but I know there's a lot of people who don't know what it is. So let me explain it. Mental health refers to your behavioral and your emotional well-being. All right, your behavioral and emotional well-being, how you feel, how you think, and how you act. So a mental illness is something that disrupts how you feel, how you think, and how you act. All right. So, just like how your physical body, how there's such thing as physical health, and how we get physical illnesses, things like diabetes, cancer, there's all different types of physical illnesses. But mental illnesses do the same thing. What's going on? Mental illnesses disrupt how you act, feel, and think. You know, let's say for example, one is depression. Depression affects your mood, behavior. It could even make you not want to get up. It affects how you act. It affects everything around you. So, it's an illness. It's not, because I think people get confused, or they interpret being depressed and having depression. Those are two different things. My phone can drop right now and crack my screen, and I'm depressed because my phone cracked. But depression is an illness that, you have, that I was born with it. That's what I have. I have depression. So, it kicks in when it feels like it. I'm just not in my feelings. I don't just want to not get out of bed. This is something that affects my mental health, that puts me in a state to where, my mood is lowered. I am a little sadder. I don't feel like going out. I do feel like, just cutting everybody off and just laying in bed all day, because I just don't have, I can't control when that kicks in, but I can control how it affects me. But I'm not going to go that deep. I just wanted to give y'all a breakdown so y'all know. Anxiety, that's a mental illness. Bipolar disorder, personality disorder. These are all mental illnesses. My bad, I'm looking at both. These are all mental illnesses, It's not somebody being extra. This isn't somebody faking. It's not a make-believe thing. This is real. Just like your body has physical illnesses, your mind has mental illnesses, But a lot of the time, we go to the doctor for a physical illness. We coughing, chest hurt, no matter what it is, we go to the doctor. We need to do the same thing for our mental health, our mental well-being. It all starts with our mind anyway. So if that's not right, I don't care if you out here, you feel me, looking like The Rock. If your mental health is not where it needs to be, you're not okay. You're not okay. It all starts with your mental health, and we have to make sure that's okay. And what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna start giving y'all like different ways to cope, different ways to, I won't say build up an immunity, so where, your depression doesn't get the best of you all the time or every time it kicks in, just different activities, different things you can do to keep your spirits up and lessen that happening. I'm gonna just throw whatever information I can find and help y'all with. But the most important thing that you should do is that you should go seek the help that you need. Just like you go when it's for the doctors, like I said, go seek the help you need. I'm not telling you to self-diagnose. I'm not diagnosing you. I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose you. But one thing you can do is that if you feel like your mental health is not where it needs to be, go seek the help. It doesn't make you crazy, especially in the Black community. This is so crazy. But I understand because it gets passed down. It went from, oh no, I just talked to Jesus. I was just praying. What therapy? That's not for Black people. That's for white people. And it's sad because then we have the people in our own community and our family suffering, and we thinking, oh well, they just being extra. Black people don't get depressed. All you gotta do is pray about it. And now I'm not, you feel me? I'm not saying prayer doesn't work or anything, but when you pray, right, you don't just ask for something and it happens, You pray, you put that energy out there, but then it's up to you to, you know, you want that guidance. You gotta go and seek it. You know, you don't just pray and you get better. You know, it's a process to it. You know, you can't just, you know, if you're overweight or whatever, you can't just pray to be skinny and then, you know, get skinny. That's not how it works. There's a process. There's stuff you gotta do. There's steps to it. You know, faith. I don't know if this is a verse, but I was told this. Faith without work is pointless. You know, you don't just ask for something and then not put anything into it. So, you know, prayer can help. You can ask God, but ask God to give you the guidance for you to seek help so it'll get better. Because just praying, oh, that it ends real quick, or pray for the guidance to get better so you can seek the help. Pray for the strength to reach out and ask for help. All right. I'm telling y'all, my YouTube is really about to be only mental health awareness stuff. And then music videos. Like, that's going to be the only music I hit y'all with. But I really want to start speaking more about mental health in the Black community. Like, y'all, I know y'all know what TED Talks is. And I've seen it. I've seen only 2 videos about mental health in the Black community. Now, TED Talks usually get millions of views. These ones didn't even have over 5,000. And that shows you, that right there shows you how uncommon this is to be talked about in the Black community, to where a lot of people aren't being put up on this. A lot of people. So that's what I'm just going to do. I'm going to put people onto this and use the knowledge that I find. Like I said, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a doctor. I can't tell you what you have. All I can do is give you my story, what I have, and how I deal with things. And I can just make you aware of mental health, you know? That's all I can do, and that's what I will do. Like I said, I can't diagnose you. I can't make you feel better. I will try my best. At the end of the day, I can't heal you. It's not my job to heal you. You know, my job is to love you and direct you so you'll be able to heal yourself. Because at the end of the day, no one can heal you except for you. When it comes to your mental health and everything, this is something that's on the inside. So you have to have that willpower. You have to have that faith, that grit. You have to want to be better. So like I said, you know, I helped heal myself. You know, I started actually wanting to be better. I started, okay, you know, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of feeling like this. How can I make it so I don't have to feel like this? How can I get better? And it's that mental fortitude you got to build, that positive perspective you have to start seeing, and things will start shaping your way. I'm not saying that it's going to get easier. I'm not saying that these are any quick tips or tricks to deal with anything. I'm just telling you the process of what you need to do in order to help you to start getting better. Like I said, I'm not here to heal you. I'm here to help guide you along that healing process. You know, I don't have the power to heal, but I do have the power to make aware. I have the power to be a shoulder to lean on, and I have the power to make sure you find all the help you need. But I'm definitely going to start with the mental health. Like I said, I'm not a professor at it. I don't know everything about it. I just know from my own personal research, what I watch, what I study, what I read upon, because this is something that I have, and it's crazy that there's so much not talked about that, you know, it's kind of hard to find certain things on it regarding the Black community, because, you know, it's not really talked about that much. And that's something that I really want to make a difference, because regardless of, you know, what race you are, regardless of what anything you are, how old you are, what gender you are, none of that matters. I just want to help people. But the reason why I'm saying for the Black community is because, you know, there is a lack of knowledge for it there. And, you know, me being an African-American man myself, a Black man myself, I see it as okay, well, if there's a lack of knowledge in my community and I have this knowledge, then it should be my job to put my people on so they know about it, so they know what they're doing, so they can become more aware of it. Not to say that, you know, Black mental health awareness is more important. Not to say anything like that, but it's a lack of knowledge there. And if I don't do it, who else is going to do it? So that's why I'm so focused on it about my community, because there's a lack of knowledge. Because, you know, because you see a lot about mental health awareness now. Don't get me wrong, you do see a lot of stuff about it, but when it pertains to the Black community, you don't see so much because it's not talked about. You know, and this is me speaking, growing up in a Black household, having friends, growing up with people, you know, being in the programs after I tried to commit suicide with other black people, and we talked about this, we talked about, you know, certain things, and you start to see the trends and how it ends up. But listen, this is just a little snippet of what I'm gonna give y'all. So let me know, my first video is gonna be what is mental health, and then I'm gonna start giving y'all tips, everything y'all need so I can help guide y'all a little easier on this path to heaven. All right, you feel me? Y'all know it's your boy, the King. Always coming at y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. Vibe with me, cause I vibe with y'all. All right.